Hello everyone and welcome back. And this will be your general weekly reading for the sign of Aries for the week of August 15th through the 21st. I'm just shuffling your cards, sorry. At this time I would also like to thank everyone who has given my channel a thumbs up and subscribe and left comments. Thank you very much for doing that. It is greatly appreciated. Especially the subscriptions. I should say, or subscribes. Alright, Aries. Let's see what's in store. Alright. I have the 5 of Cups to start. I'm feeling a little bit remorseful, looking back on your past a bit, wondering which way to go. But there's still many options behind you, so never give up. And your next card out is the 7 of Pentacles. So you've put a lot of work into something, and now you're just sort of trying to patiently wait to see what comes out of all your efforts here. Definitely, it's hard to do, most definitely. Looks like you're thinking of leaving some stuff behind as well for some of you. And the Ace of Swords, so you've had to stand your ground, defend yourself, cut loose what no longer suits you, clear the air. Ah, yes, and so you could move on, most certainly, the world. So moving forward, you've crossed some sort of finish line in your life, something that you're done with, so that you can pick up the pieces and move in the direction that you feel is good for you, which is wonderful. And the 7 of Cups. So you have a lot of good ideas of how to make your life go forward again in the direction that you're looking for. And now you're just trying to, nail down which area you want to head off in, which one you want to pick. But you're going to take it one step at a time. You're going to finish one project and move on to the other. Very strategic, which is very good. And the 6 of Cups. Remembering, maybe doing a little bit of nostalgia, going back over your life a little bit, reminiscing of, the good times and all the friends you had and people you knew and places you grew up. We all do that. So this is your week, I guess, for you to, before you step out into your new adventure, just have a little look back at what has come and gone in your life and the joys that you've had. And the Chariot. So definitely moving forward. You've picked an idea and you're going forward with it for all it's worth. You've made your decision now, and you're going to cut out things and people in your life that no longer serve you, and you're going to remember them, of course, very fondly. But it's time for you to move forward in your own life. And the Magician. So just like, coming out of the air, your ideas are flowing. You have many very good ideas. Now it's just a matter of picking that one, putting your efforts into it so that you can see it grow in the direction that you want it to. So, wow. And the Fool, off you go. Heading in that new direction for yourself. A little bit of blind faith. We all have to have it. This is your week for yours. You're going to step out into the great unknown, moving in the direction that you want. And you don't give a care about what anybody tells you shouldn't or should do. You've already made your decision. You're stepping out into it. and you're going to just keep going forward. And the Empress. So you're going to say, like I said, some farewells to some people. But this is a very good card because everything's growing in it. She's very bountiful. She's got good health, good ideas, new projects, all, you know, abundance stuff coming into your life that is very fruitful and will grow and keep moving with good momentum in the future. And the Hierophant. So maybe you're talking to somebody about it, somebody who's already gone through it or going through it, somebody you trust, somebody you know that, you know, whatever you say to them stays with them, which is a very commendable quality. And you can just talk to them about anything, everything, and they just listen, you know. Or this could be you yourself. It's for some of you thinking of taking another course in your life to one step up yourself in your life. You know, maybe you're thinking of taking a course in a job that you're already in, or maybe they're offering it and you've decided that, you know what, why not? And you're going to nail it. You're going to be quite happy that you did that. You're going to make that choice and step forward with it. And the Page of Pentacles. So good news coming in. Swift, decisive. Maybe you've had to have a few words with a few people that, you know, you felt jaded you or said something wrong or, you know, haven't treated you fairly in the past. And now you've decided that I had enough. I'm going to, you know, state my case and stand my ground. Now, this could be some sort of good friendship coming in as well for some of you in the future here. You know, you're stepping forward. You're definitely on the move this week in all aspects of your life. Moving, job, decision making. Yeah, wow. You're definitely moving and shaking, Aries. And the Hangman. And of course, then at the end, it tells you, take a time out. Step back, reevaluate, have a really good look at what you're doing, the direction that you're headed in. Rethink, you know, don't jump too quick if you can. You know, we all have a tendency to, you know, I'll show them sort of thing, which is not always the best quality for any of us. So, you know, you've put a lot of effort and stuff into your life, most certainly. You're just tired of taking a lot of guff. You just want your things to go your way in your future so that you can be happy and content with yourself. You know, maybe you're getting some professional help here as well. You know, that could be a therapist, a teacher, a friend. Somebody that, like I said, that you trust very much with what's going on in your life, and you know that they won't pass it on or share it. You know, you're just feeling a little stuck, so you're going to take a step back a bit, coming closer to the end of the week, which is good. You know, reevaluate which area of your life you're going in. And the Three of Rods. So definitely waiting for your ships to come in, so to speak. You know, you put a lot of things out there. There's still plenty, you know, of things to, pardon me. There's still plenty of things out there for you to discover. You know, you put your feelers out, you work hard, you try to put your best foot forward for people to enjoy you as well as much as you enjoy being with them. And you're just sort of waiting to see what comes back to you, like what kind of friendships, what kind of camaraderie. Oh, I cannot speak. But you're waiting patiently. But things are starting to grow and go in your way that you want them to. So you're starting to feel successful and abundantly happy with your decisions, and you know they're the right ones for yourself. Which is good, because we all need that happiness in our lives. All right. And the 10 of Pentacles, such a wonderful card. I like that one a lot because it's to do with family and money, prosperity, good business decisions, home, passing on a legacy. You know, your foundations are good. Some form of inheritance. And that could be wisdom as well as financial. I mean, you could inherit your great aunt's, you know, antique clock that you've always liked that's wind up. That's a wind up for 30 days. You know, a mantle clock. Just something like that. It doesn't have to be, you know, riches. It's riches in its own. And the 5 of Swords. So you definitely have to make some decisions, moving yourself forward. You've had to cut out a lot of people in your surroundings that, you know, doesn't always agree with you. And you don't owe them anything. You know, that's the biggest crime, I think, in life, is we feel obligated for some reason to people that, ouch, sorry, hit my hand, that are unworthy of all our efforts. So you've taken your spoils here, and you're going to move forward. You know, you've taken their friendship and their wisdom and whatever else they've had to offer you over the years. And, you know, weigh your pros and cons. Put your foot forward so that you can move happily into your future, which is really well. All right. All right, Aries. I'm going to shuffle and pick you an Angel Oracle card and see what kind of other clarity we can get for this week for you. But it looks overall good. You're making wise decisions that you know you had to make for yourself. You know, you're cutting out what needs to be cut, and you're stepping forward. So overall, it's a very good week. You're going to, you know, make headway in all aspects of your life. You know, whether it's a move or a business deal or a family member, friendships, just going shopping, you're going to succeed and be quite happy with this week, which is really nice. And your card is, yes, the timing is right for the new adventure. A happy outcome follows your positive expectations. Well, there it is. Isn't that lovely to see? All right, Aries, what a week. And on that note, I will say bye for now, and I will talk to you again next week. Till then, stay safe, stay healthy, and bye for now.